The wonderful thing is that each saint is unique. So hagiography, I like to think, if this is helpful as an analogy, I like to think of hagiography, the lives of the saints, are a literary counterpart to an icon. So in the same way in the church, as we have icons, we have pictures of the saints. And when you look at a picture of a saint, the picture teaches you something about that man or woman, whether it be through the symbols that he or she is holding, what they are dressed in. It's meant to pull you out of this world for a little bit and think about the next world. And so it's always important to remember that hagiography is not like a straightforward history. It's a sacred text. It's meant to bring the reader into the life of God through showing what it means to be a man or a woman of God. And so I think theologically, it's very powerful because the lives of the saints teach us what we're capable of. It's this sense that no matter what you do or no matter what you've done, with the love of God and with fidelity and faithfulness in God, anything is possible. And what's so wonderful about the saints too, so you have to see it in that light, I would say. So what the hagiographer is going to do is not tell us everything about the person's life. It's not a biography. It's an episodic, just a moment in the important parts, and then they will expand upon those important parts, embellish a little bit, but always with the view of showing how that person modeled God, because in the back of the text is always the life of Jesus and the apostles. And there's all different types of saints. And so when I teach this to my students, it's really wonderful for them to see, if you were a doctor, there were doctor saints, there were healing saints. If you were a soldier, there were soldier saints. If you were a sinful woman, their sinful women became great saints in the eyes of the church, monks and so on. So there's all these different types, and they teach us and they challenge us even more so today, because the powerful thing too, I've noticed is that the lives of the saints, we read them, but they are reading us too. By reading the lives of the saints, it causes us to reflect upon our own lives as Christians and think about where are the areas where God is calling us into holiness as a lay person or whatever. Like in the ancient world, they talked about distractions for the monks, that the different struggles that the monk would have in the ascetic life. Well, we have distractions too. I mean, in today's time, there's all kinds of distractions. And so there's a lot of analogies that can be drawn. So they're meant to inspire, and they're meant to be imitated too. It's not just meant, they're not just meant to be read, but they're meant, it's a call to imitation.